Thanks for watching Afternoon Live. You've probably heard the expression, make money in your sleep. Our next guest has taken it to heart. She joins us with a look inside her new book, The Passive Income Power Plan, 108 Ways to Make Money While You Sleep. We welcome Halle Eavelyn. Thank you so much for joining us.
It's my pleasure. I'm happy to be here. Nice to meet you.
What a great resource, because we know people really stress about money. And does that affect women particularly?
Oh my goodness, so much. There's kind of a background and a history because there's only been about 50 years that women had the right to have their own money. It was 1974 before women could have their own mortgage or their own credit cards in their own name or their own bank account without their husband or their father co-signing. So women have this really long history of not having any money and a very short window where they have had money. And so it makes a big difference when they can have their own.
Well, and it makes sense that you kind of inherit things from prior generations. So women today don't have that backlog of knowledge of all their ancestors having this financial freedom.
That is exactly it. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Tell me about how you first started diving into this world of making passive income.
Yeah, so I actually have had ideas for passive income my whole really adult life. I'm a serial founder, I'll say. I've founded businesses in multiple industries, but there's always like this piece of me that's like, what real estate can I get a hold of? Or wouldn't this be a great digital product? And so in addition to doing my work, my regular work with my own companies, I also have passive income streams that I've created. And my favorite part about it is you don't necessarily have to go into real estate. These days with things like Robinhood, you can have, fractional stock ownership. So it's kind of a whole new ball game from the time that I started getting in.
Yeah, so you've got 108 ways in the book. That is a huge number. Are there easy ones people could tap into right away without a ton of research or labor behind them?
Yeah, I mean, to me, the easiest one is the one that you feel called to do, the one that's like on your heart. I love when people do things that are like of their desire. But the other thing is, for a lot of people, easy means it's free. And so, yes, there are a bunch of free ways where or you don't need to like have a lot of money invested, ways where you could spend like, $100 or $500 getting started. And then there's others that are more expensive. And in general, the idea is don't hesitate, read the book, and then pick one, get started, because you're not going to get through all 108 ways and you don't need to.
Right. Okay, so what about something like cryptocurrency? That can seem really intimidating to people who just don't have the knowledge, but is that something that we should consider in terms of a passive income source?
Yeah, I'm actually just writing an article for another source and saying I think cryptocurrency is probably the top way in 2026 to create passive income. And the reason that I think that is I've been in the crypto space since 2017. It's something I absolutely love. And I just think it's a matter of getting educated. So I have a beginning crypto program, but there's also a lot of free stuff on YouTube. A lot of women come to me and they say, I don't know, I'm not comfortable. I didn't learn about it. I'm like, nobody learned about crypto in school. Nobody, unless you've been in school like the last 2 years or something. So pretty much everybody is learning as they go. And I think that's a beautiful thing. I think crypto is incredibly disruptive. It's very creative. It's actually got a lot of feminine flow to it because of those things. So I think that there's a lot of opportunity in crypto, but I would say you have to get educated first. I run something called the Crypto Curious Power Hour, where I just give to the community and like anybody can come to that call. And I had a lady on yesterday. She was like scammed out of all of her money. And so you really have to be like super, super careful and don't dive in head first. I think a lot of people are saying like, oh, I'll go for it and I'll become a multi-millionaire. Start small again. Like you can buy crypto on PayPal these days. That's a big shift. So you can start really small and be careful, and because it's about stacking it over time and not trying to like have that big home run that's going to make you the $1 billion in a weekend.
Right, not dissimilar to the traditional stock market, right? It's a long game. You're not looking for fast, easy cash in that way.
Yes, I was one of the first people into Amazon in 1996, and I lost 95% of my investment when the internet stock market crashed in 1998. So it's like, crypto is like that period all over again. So you have to take the same precautions in crypto that you would take with anything in the stock market and anything with your money, which is don't spend more than you can afford to lose.
Such great advice. Hey, thank you so much for sharing with us today. It was great chatting with you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
All right, Halle's book again is The Passive Income Power Plan. We'll have more information on our website at katu.com. We'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this.